Do 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 do. Does the star have any sort of significance other than it's like communist? At least in my head, like implications.
I'm sick of that kid missing work because he's out skating for Stacy. Lucky Stacy sent you over here to work for him today. What's so great about this skateboarding anyway? You're a skater? Why don't you show me? Maybe he can keep his job.
This is literally exactly what I was talking about with that goddamn about those builders earlier on. Fucking, you're a skater, right? Do some fucking tricks, poser. Like literally verbatim. I say literally verbatim. Literally verbatim to what I said before was what I just said then. He didn't say that verbatim. Right, now we just need some fucking points. Indy 900! No, that, I'm glad that didn't happen because that was not on. I just can't do it. Can't do Indy 900s apparently. Oh, I hate that about that. Sometimes it just bugs out and you do a super fast revert and you can't manual out of it. So that you don't understand. This is California Babylon, mama. Yeah, to disappoint everyone, I actually learned the words to that song. I was like, oh, I'll play it for while I edit, thinking that like I'd be able to listen to music while I edit. Like unbeknownst to the fact that the main part of the editing is actually just like syncing up to audio tracks. So I was like, yeah, I'll fucking play some music. That sounds like a plan. And I inadvertently learned the words to the chorus, so almost ruined it really for everyone. Because I think the best thing about this song was not knowing the words. So you just go, this is it's like the best bit. But now it's fake if I do that now because I know the words. It's it's like finding out Santa isn't real. It's terrible. At least I don't know the words to this bit. Oh, I did get it. I was trying to get it in one combo. Oh, I don't know what my problem is. Am I too fast? Am I not fast enough? Am I just missing? Am I trying to press up and just failing at pressing up? Only getting down because I'm just doing tail grabs at the moment. And yeah, there you go. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think I'm quick enough to land it. I should probably look at my stat boosty things and try and That's not where you go. And try and actually fucking improve my stats a bit, because I'm... Speed. 400,000 point combo. Damn it. Maybe if I do a bonus off of there, I can do an Indy 900. And then if I fit that in with some tricks and stuff, then I might be able to get 400,000 in one combo. I'll just get around here for a bit. Attempt 1. Like I said before, I can just fucking speed this up if I fuck it up too many times. If I do it in like a masterclass fucking all one go. Basically when this video stops speeding up, you'll know that I'm about to do it, or I've given up. And you can probably tell, you'll probably be able to tell by the Fuck yeah! Well, that was far easier than I expected it to be. Fucking getting a manual for 6 seconds is a bitch, but that was a piece of piss. Speaking of manuals, that was better than my like 1.004 or whatever it was. Yeah, no one really cares about manuals anyway. They're just stopgaps. Anyone that relies on manuals to get their score just kind of, at least in like the important combos. I haven't even got 1 point. That's disappointing. Oh, that's to actually be a trick. Not that I've done a 900 at all, I don't think. Double heel flip 4 times in one. I could do that. Maybe I could try and bowl it to get some more points. Because apparently my favourite place to skate around aimlessly is this map. I think it's because I know Russia, which is coming up later, and that's when I get to Russia is when I'm going to go into my 40-minute rant about how awesome the online was. I know that map far too well, whereas this map I know a lot, but I don't have a specific thing I do to get loads of points, so I can literally skate around the whole map and just be like, fucking, am I right? While I go all Radio 4 or whatever. Or what is it? What's the fucking American version of that reference? NPR? There you go, NPR. Well, I go all NPR, it's just fucking... Yeah, this is where I do it. This is my virtual plinth upon which all of my wisdom is from which all of my wisdom is imparted. Once again, you're welcome. Like, that was ambitious, I'm not gonna lie. But you don't score if you don't shoot. That's actually a reference that's applicable to most sports, except for NFL, because I don't think you shoot in NFL, do you? No. I mean, even the field goals, that doesn't count shooting. You don't shoot in rugby either. The sort of hand-egg sports, you don't shoot in them, but fucking no one cares about them. At least I don't. Sorry, fans. Sorry, I keep saying fans. That wasn't like, hey, fans of me. No, that was sorry, fans of those things. Because as it stands, I've got 3 subscribers, and I know all of them in real life. So, hi, subscribers. You know, like, fucking, you can get some real two-way communication, like between subscriber and fucking content creator at the moment, because I literally know all of you. But one day, maybe, I'll have a subscriber that I haven't met. Not yet, though. Not yet. I mean, there's still time. Like I said before, I've probably got about another 30 parts of this to go. Oh, I was going to do flip tricks, wasn't I? I should probably, like, subconsciously be like, well, subconsciously, I should be, like, in my head. Because at the moment, all I'm doing is vocalising my monologues. That's basically the format of this. Is I skate, and instead of thinking things, I say them out loud. So if ever you do get in a real life conversation with me, more of an aside to my real life, well, my subscriber base, fucking the people that know me in real life, if I ever am speaking to you, this kind of shit that's happening right now is probably the kind of shit that happens all the time, like in my head. But you know, but I'm so if I ever am actually listening to you, then you should count yourself bloody well lucky for fucking having the privilege, because there's plenty of stuff going on in my own head that I'm just having to go, no, what the other person's saying is far more important, which, you know, probably even now, if there was anyone else around, would still be the case, and I'd probably be almost entirely silent. But as that's not the case, fucking now is the time for Simon to get his words in. All of his words. Every last one of them. That was a decent enough combo. I think I was watching my previous efforts, like skating around and like fucking up, and in this bit, and I was getting like 50,000 point combos. I think it's because I wasn't doing that many special tricks. But yeah, that was a pretty good one. I've got my mojo back from before. I was expecting it to be like the world's greatest game because I played it a bit and I was like, it's just like I remembered. And then, because apparently before I remembered it as a fun game, but not the best game ever. But I wasn't disappointed. I was expecting it to be fucking awesome coming back, which is really skewed because you'd expect, if anything, the kind of inaccurate memory to be based on when the last experience of me playing this game was a number of years ago instead of just 2 weeks. Like, apparently the mental representation of this game from like however many years ago was like almost 100% accurate, but my mental representation of this game in my mind was completely, well, compared to that, it was completely, well, it was almost 100% off. Like 100%. It was like off a bit, and that's worse than basically. 2 weeks apparently harder to remember accurately than like 5 years, which is weird. Am I right? If I was like better at saying things, that would have come out a lot more simpleness. But apparently, I've had to substitute cohesion for actually having things to say. At least I don't want to kill myself like I did earlier when I was like. So now I'm chasing down skulls. Flip tricks. I was saying before, what I was going to do was leave the bit about me trying to focus on doing double heel flips in my head, and then keep chatting shit while I try it. And that'll be like win-win. I'll actually accomplish something whilst getting my obligatory chatter in. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Oh. like a fucking boss. 2 flips in one go. I would do a McTwist, but I'd stack it at this point. I used to be so good at this game that I could, anytime when a rail, that was random, anytime when a rail just randomly goes up on a, like sometimes flat rails just go up right at the end, so you get a bit of lift off. Helps you like raise up, like that did just then a tiny bit, but I didn't time the jump right. It helps you like raise up if you want to get onto roofs, or, like this bit. There you go, like that. I used to be so good at this game that I could fit in McTwists in between those. Like on the way up, then I could have easily done a. Well, I say easy. I could have done a McTwist, which is goddamn impressive. Like that up, but the other way up, and like not stacked. And that was like my thing. I was like, that's what McTwist. Like I would exclusively do Indy 900s. Oh fuck. Indy 900s when I get on the when I actually get on a decent vert, and I would save the McTwists for goddamn grinding, which is like instead of just doing flip tricks like I'm doing at the moment. Top tip, that's how you just get ridiculous multiplier. Just spam grinds and then flip between every one of them. I would, instead of doing flip tricks, I would fucking McTwist to get all the points. I used to also be able to finesse like that, only like more impressively than that, like more impressive situations than that. I'm trying to remember all the things I used to be able to do. I'm like, honestly, you guys, I used to be really pro. I used to be able to do this. I used to be able to do this. I used to be able to do this. Fucking, I believe him. Oh, I landed it that time like a boss. Yeah, no, I'm not nearly good enough, like stats wise, to pull off that. I think I'd need to like be off the end of a skitch, or maybe just be getting huge air off of like if I can spine transfer off a rooftop or something, and then boneless while I do it. Maybe I'll get maybe I'll be able to do it then. It's like that. Like I wouldn't have been able to land that if the other side of the double quarter pipe wasn't lower. There you go, I landed one! Hooray! See how ridiculously high my points tally is now. It's fairly easy to get points when you can do them on demand. If you've got full stats, you can do Indy's 900s just like that. Like you can just be you can be doing a combo run out. Like you might be manualing at like 1 mile an hour like this, you just combo run out and then you go in, 900 drop, and you can just keep going. So now this has turned into in a tutorial. I hope you're all very, pleased with the way the product is moving. This is the focus group, the fucking 3 subscriber focus group. We've got a whole one demographic, like fucking like what is it, like 16 to 25s, 16 to 25-year-old males, white males with British passports. Nice. Anyway. So basically my plan is for me to be going, oh, everyone, I've got 3 subscribers, and then once I make it big and become incredibly rich, then it'll be like, oh my god, this is so like, I feel like I'm part of things, because he's talking about only having fucking 3 subscribers. It's like holy shit, this guy, he came from nothing, maybe makes people like feel like they were kind of a bit more of a hipster, like even if they weren't put part of the first 3 fucking subscribers, they'd be like, oh, early on his early stuff's the best, because that's when he kept it real with his 3 subscribers. This would be my proof. This would be my evidence of my humble beginnings. I say humble. Me going on about being a millionaire. Yep, that's the plan. I told my mum, and no, I didn't tell my mum. Maybe I should, and then she'd be like, oh, I understand. I understand now why you don't have a job. That's cool. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I also forgot to say that I called the double blunt slide, which is the most awesome fucking on-demand grind that you can do, this fucking thing. I said that was the nose blunt slide, when in fact that hang on. That is the nose blunt slide, which is really cool. It's probably the second coolest one. But yeah, that's the double blunt slide, so apologies for the errors involved. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get special because I fucking believe it helps. And I don't want to ruin that by checking online and being proven wrong. Ah, stacked. was trying to get spins, and I should be focused on one thing. So I was trying to get my grind up, trying to get my grind on. I was like, oh, I need to fucking get some pace if I'm gonna get. No, you don't need pace. A dark slide, no. I can just jump into a dark slide. There you go. And then it'll just be this one grind. I'll hopefully be able to keep going long enough. Oh. Oh. Yeah, bitch! Oh, I'm genuinely pleased with that. Considering I had to edit out about 5 minutes of me trying to get like 5 seconds of lip trick, that was pretty good. Right, let's move on to Tampa now. I've absorbed as much energy as I can from this beautiful, beautiful place, Tampa. I thought Tampa was on the west coast. No, but it's in Miami, isn't it? Tampa. No, Florida. Sorry, Florida. Same state. I just got confused. I used to think Los Angeles was a state because, you know, when they talk about locations in America, it's always such and such, and then they'd have a 2-letter acronym, or not an acronym, 2-letter like abbreviation afterwards. You know, so it'd be like New York, comma New York, or you know, whatever. You know, Washington DC. So I thought, oh, LA, fucking 2 letters, that must be it. So it's like, you know, Beverly Hills, LA. Fucking, I thought, or like California, even LA. But like California was the town or the city, LA was the state. Kind of made an error there. You can't blame me. I was logicking the fuck out of that shit. Like you can't. Maybe I even thought it was LA, like New York, New York. Is that being? Do you have to bear that in mind when listening to that like Broadway song, New York, New York? Or are they just, or the equivalent of like another place would be like London, London, like they're just saying it twice because it's fucking awesome? Or is it literally like, no, because it's New York and it's in the state of New York, so you have to say New York, New York, if you want to be all like saying the full title of it? This is disconcerting. I'm glad I didn't try and get a 10-second grind on that motherfucker. That would have been difficult. But yeah, New York, New York, or is it just like, you know? There's a lot. I'm sure there's plenty of songs where the refrain is like repeated once, or like the kind of, you know, refrain lyrics are repeated once. Like Who Let the Dogs Out? Most random example I can think of. But obviously like over a long time span. I'm just gonna go up, and then maybe I'll get the tape. We'll never know. But I've got renewed ambitions this time. I'm fucking ready. Oh, no, I'm not ready. It's around here, isn't it? It's like near here. No. Oh, I've ruined it. Shame. I don't want to do Eric's fucking juvenile vandalism.
Want to give me a hand? I need to get a picture of a cheating couple. Expose a guy cheating on his workers' comp, and I need to
I thought this was. I thought that this goal was another one of those ones where it's like they call out tricks and you have to do it, and I was like, that wouldn't really make sense. Not that grinding it makes sense, if only for the sex pun that I've been making this entire like 3 hour now. I'm guessing Let's Play. I've just been saying fucking grinding. Am I right, ladies? Like, aside from that like pun, I'm not sure why grinding helps you find. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that failed. Don't get much time to do this, so I should probably, on this difficulty, so I should probably not fail. If I can get on it. Oh, I missed. I tried though. Jesus Christ. Is it like going to be back to